Ready? Yeah, so, I'm Dex Hobbes. I'm a photographer down here in South Beach. I've been involved in nightlife for many years. Before I came here, I was in New York, and I worked in finance. And it's been an interesting journey being down here in Miami. It's, some interesting people. It's more tight-knit. It's not as go as New York. It's very, relaxed and chill, which is kind of cool because your stress levels are lowered. So if you can learn to embrace the South Beach or the beach lifestyle or Miami lifestyle, however you have it. I just don't want to say Miami because I'm not living in Coral Gables or Kendall or Doral or Hialeah or all the other parts, and I really don't know what the lifestyle is like, but I can vouch for that South Beach lifestyle because that's what I've been exposed to this entire time. I came down here because Nathan Lieberman, the South Beach group, had brought myself, Rob, and Jazz down almost 2 years ago to kind of get involved with his hotels, which is the Catalina, which is like an iconic boutique hotel that's on 17th and Collins that everybody knows because there's some story of something you've done or someone's done at the Catalina. He was once quoted saying that it was his rock and roll fuck palace, because the Catalina used to be a show on, the CW11. And it's awesome. I mean, they own a bunch of different hotels, and we had the pleasure to work with them for some time and, do photo shoots in the rooms and host events and put events together. But, it wasn't part of the big time commercialized South Beach hospitality experience. It was we're the boutique hotels. We have a lot of properties, and we got a little team, and we put, little cool things together for, our guests and whatnot. And that's what the South Beach Group was. And South Beach Group is a very, very interesting organization. But it kind of opened up a lot of doors for us. It allowed us to stay in Miami and really get our feet on the ground here and work hard and meet many people. And I thought it was awesome that we were able to really get involved down here. And it took time to kind of navigate the hospitality scene. And, eventually got to meet with Ali, who has his group, and they're heavy at Rockwell now. And, they were at Envy, and, we took a couple photos, and then, we decided to, move on from that, and we had become, creatives at the One Hotel, and we were shooting Swimdustry, and it kind of opened up the opportunity to start shooting the in-room experience for the guest, and the spa, and the amenities, and creating this really cool, rich media that's now featured on all the televisions within the One Hotel guest rooms, which is great because if you go and stay at the One Hotel and you go to Channel 1, you see this amazing, vibrant, colorful slideshow that we created, and it's for everyone who comes to town and stays at the One, which is the One is a fantastic establishment. And we worked with the One for some time. We went through Art Basel under the One, and there was opportunities to shoot, events for National Geographic, Moises Arias. There was a lot of special guests, DJ Jazzy Jeff, Will Smith, Jaden Smith, Owen Wilson, Gerard Butler, ASAP Rocky, Made in Tokyo, all these people were there, A-Track, Mark Ronson, these were the people that are on the property and the people that we got to be around. And then simultaneously, it was awesome because we had been working with Wall, and we came on because Jordan Culpepper, who's the guy around town, we've known him the entire time we've been in Miami. He introduced us to Marco and brought us in the same way he's brought me to many situations with another guy who goes by the name of Pico. And these were the two guys that kind of were catalysts for things spiraling and building up in Miami for us. And me, everybody else was just doing their thing, operationally for Nimias, which was the New York and Miami Social Club. And to keep it running, Rob was doing the social media, making sure all the posts got up for all of our clients, and he was just grinding out, making sure everything was efficient, on time, scheduled. Jazz was sitting there in the background, just being the utility, making sure everything was running smooth. And when shit started fucking going up in flames, he found a way to extinguish that issue, while my job was literally to run around town and just run my fucking mouth and take photos and use that as a relationship builder and say, look, man, here's a really cool way to look at yourself. and give that to people, or look at your friends, or look at your product or your craft. And it kept spiraling out of control to where people like respected like the quality of the work. And it was very humbling. It wasn't like I was trying to be like, I'm the best, or I'm so great at this. And it was just like, I really enjoyed doing what I did, and I did it, and I've been doing it every day, and I've not taken my foot off the gas pedal when it comes to like doing it. And it's just spiraling into like this bigger thing. And now it's like, people do say, hey, it's not what do you do? It's like, hey, you're a photographer, which is great, because that's what I want to be. I want to be the person that they point me out and they say, you're the guy that takes the photos. It's like, absolutely. And, Miami's been great in embracing that artistic range. I've had a lot of connections in photography, and there was some things I've done with fashion photographers and fashion photography up in New York, but it wasn't the same. I mean, do I miss New York? Obviously, it's like where I grew up. Do I want to go back to New York? No, because I feel like I started there, and usually you don't want to end up where you started, because I don't think you've traveled far in life, further. You can travel further in life. So for me, I'm very excited to be down here in Miami. I'm very excited to be involved with the people that I do know, and I'm just overall happy in like the transition. And Dex Hobbes is here to stay, and just to continue to build out here and just create dope shit. I guess you can cut it.